So, hello everyone and welcome back to some more of the Disco Elysium. And the task that I was indeed thinking that we could do is of course go and at least do those things as in informing about this whole situation. So, let's go do that. Plaisance, of course, I don't think she will take it well. She's already suspicious that there's hauntings and all of that stuff going, so she will be terrified. But on the other hand, this was our kind of task to do for her, so in that sense, we should be informing her, correct? I think so. Still no snow. I assume snow will only arrive like when it's close to the time, so to speak. As in closer to the end game. We only gotten into the second area of this full place after all, so there's plenty more where it came from, so to speak, I'd say. But if I can go and inform the both of them, I would be happy. If we can do that still today, considering it's 2018, so it will be a little bit close, but I think the bookshop should still be open, and at least the dice location should be plausible to get into. At least I assume so. I hope so. I should talk to these guys too at some point again, because there was more stuff that I might be able to buy, and maybe from that guy over there, but this place first and foremost. Hello, little girl. Hold on, or wait. Hold on, everybody. Plaisance, hello.
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them.
She seems anxious. I talked to the entity you told me about. Her name is Neha, and she's a novelty dice maker, actually.
A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
Her eyes whiten. She's not a sorceress or some malicious entity. She's a businesswoman like you.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
She looks perplexed. The narrative she's built herself, it does need tearing down. Just don't say you don't have any answers yet. The uncertainty is killing her. To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, Saya. You've come this far. You know how to end it. There is an entity behind the entity. Lie. The source is a taxidermy shop. He became involved in darker arts and taxidermy and brought the void spirits down upon this place. Leads to follow. There is no curse. No. There is another entity, more malignant, pulling the strings in Martinaise. Perhaps in my travels I will cross paths with it. I kinda did already.
A third order presence, yes.
She lets go of the pendant. A great dark relief washes over her.
I've heard of these triactors. In certain occult literature, that's too dark to dwell on for too long. And definitely not in public.
She gestures for you to be silent.
I understand everything, sir. Thank you for your descending into the maelstrom. I will keep fort up here, strengthen the wards, do my best. And if you happen upon the third entity in your travels...
Yes?
May the Lord be with you.
She performs an egg-shaped cross on her chest.
Well, this has been absolutely educational. If we happen on the third presence in our travels, we will certainly come back to tell you.
Yes, the venture continues. In other words, darker waters.
Should we get out of here before the vortex collapses?
Well, Plaisance, I have something to tell you. I found the actual source of the doom.
What do you mean, the actual source? Are you talking about the third presence?
She clutches her pendant anxiously. She remembers. Good. My investigations has led me to discover a 2mm entropenic hole in reality. That's the source of doom, both in the commercial area and in Martinaise.
A what?
A what? A tiny hole in reality. It may be connected with Pale, an origin point of sorts. It would explain why historically so many things have ended in failure here in Martinaise.
Ma'am, what he's saying is true. We found an anthroponetic anomaly in the small Pinewood church down the coast. I don't mean to be an alarmist, and more research is needed, but it's not looking good.
Yeah, it's definitely something very bizarre.
But that's not in any of the ancient texts. How am I supposed to protect my bookstore from that?
That's a good question. How can you protect it? That makes sense. I think the second one is the good one. You can protect it with hope, by refusing to give up. That's what people have done in the past, by building a church, a place of worship around this thing.
You're right, officer. I can't just leave everything. After all this work, this little bookstore has become the corner store of our neighborhood. I can't just jump the ship and leave.
Good for you, Plaisance.
Besides, didn't I have some Sailite hope catchers round here somewhere? I must find them. Everything will be all right if I can just find them.
Yeah, hope catchers, definitely. Those will save the place.
Thank you for your help in any case. You're welcome back here anytime.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Farewell for now, book peddler. And what do we think? Do you feel that? Yes. Of course you do. You don't even know what it is you're feeling, but you can feel it. That's the mark of a true remote viewer. The time has come to connect the RVDHQ. By establishing a connection, you'll have proved yourself worthy of the remote viewer. Alright, close your eyes.
Everything alright, detective?
Shh, I'm trying to connect with the remote viewers division.
This again? Come on, detective. The joke has gone on long enough.
Oh, I have to think for a little bit, okay, Kim? Ignore the lieutenant. He's never connected with anything paranatural. You're on a different plane, metaphysically speaking. Keep your eyes shut. It takes time to block out the sound of the world, but once you do, it's like you're on a wavelength, not like any natural wavelength. No, there seems to be something on the other end. If only you could listen closely enough.
Oh, for God's sake. This is a bunch of...
Psst. Do you copy? This is RVD HQ. Anyone there? Hello, remote viewer. The boy is reporting for duty. Acknowledge. Connection established. Psst. Welcome aboard, remote viewer. You are a special man, and definitely not imagining it. Definitely not imagining it, no. Oh, I want to do that too, though. -1 perception, the mind's eye, because we're so concentrating into our mind's eye. Close your eyes. Let the consciousness surge over. The sharp pain fills your body as the inner eye opens violently. A cascade of presences, some benevolent, some malicious, flicker into existence around you. An ocean of souls. Different minds, different languages. There's so many of them, and their thoughts are so loud. It's scary and hard to control, but rubbing your templates with your fingers seems to help a bit. Do that. Yes, good. Now you just need to concentrate really, really hard. Okay, but I still want this too, so now I would have to select another one to take away, and that's a difficult question. If I want to do it, I did gain just barely another level up, and I could also improve on Sapphire Fair, which is also a good idea, I feel like. So maybe I'll do that first, rather, or save the point for a moment before deciding to, again, discard another thought. But those thoughts are so fun and interesting, you know? It's difficult to not think, so to speak. Well, let's go and at least inform the dice maker as well. At least I already have the flashlight, so I don't need to be removing it from my hand. Which is good. Very good, in fact. Oh yeah, I came into this location. I didn't even remember anymore that it led into this spot. Well, perception can give us something more. Smells like leather and sweat. Can we do anything more with it? Now. Yeah. No. I would definitely fail with that. If I tried to do anything, I would so fail. So dark here, though. I didn't remember exactly how this went through. I wonder if there would have been some way to find the password, probably at some point, but now we don't have it sadly anymore, so maybe there would have been a password so we could have used that one thing, but sadly not possible anymore. But on the other hand, all the other stuff that we did was so fun and interesting. Hello.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Oh, yeah, because I can't level up, I can try to do this again. I guess the other one I maybe could do again too. Let's see, did I have something with shivers? I do think I had something with shivers. But what was it? God damn it, that's the one shivers thing at least. There we go, one shivers. I don't think I had anything else, right? Probably not.
Oh, it's you again.
That's
Are
right.
you looking for a die?
Yeah, I found a 2mm hole in the world, that's why. That's also helping us. Cool. A gust of cold air sweeps through the chimney. The stones and minerals on the shelves rattle as though agitated. For a moment, it almost feels as though you're outside the building, exposed to the atmosphere. This is just a theory, but hear me out. I think I know why your business hasn't failed.
Didn't we already talk about this?
She asks as the wind continues to seep in through the cracks in the cold chimney. It's because you're not in the same building as the others. This isn't technically the Doom commercial area.
What are you talking about? My address is exactly the same. Rue des Anglais 10.
She says, shaking her head. No. The old coal plant that used to be here was subsumed into the new venture. Its ruins swallowed up, yet it has different address in the heart of the city. No, it used to be the coal plant. That's the safety curtains. You're in the chimney of another building.
This doesn't make any sense.
She looks around the makeshift nest that she has carved out for herself, bewildered.
Are you saying my business was spared because of a technicality? Where is this coming from?
It has a different address in the heart of the city. Will I say that? Nah, let's say this. I'm just using logic. It's windy in here. You probably haven't properly sealed the chimney's crown.
You're right. I should take a trip to the roof once the snow is gone.
She says, looking up.
Does it mean that I'm safe from failure?
Don't let her become complacent. She still needs to ward her soul against the evil forces. No one is ever really safe from the failure, I'd say. She starts laughing, her fingers trying to rub away the exhaustion from her face. What?
Do you know what this is?
She raises her hand to reveal a piece of metal shining on her index finger. A lucky charm? It looks like a regular piece of jewelry to me.
It's a mourning ring. I made this when my first company failed. It was a small jewelry shop right here in the East Delta Commerce Center, built with the little I inherited from my parents.
She replies.
I drove it into the ground within a year. I didn't have what you would call a viable business plan.
See? Why are you telling me this?
It wasn't just the jewelry shop either. I always thought that it was just the world that you were supposed to try again and again until you finally succeed. And now you're telling me what? That it was all because I didn't run my little shops and ventures from a dump inside an abandoned chimney?
She closes her eyes. Don't call it a dump. You made it nice and cozy here.
Yeah. Or maybe it's the entire world that's cursed. It's such a precarious place. Nothing ever works out the way you want it.
Yeah, I hear you on that, in reality. She stares out of the window, not really hearing your words.
That's why people like role-playing games. You can be whoever you want to be, you can try again. Still, there is something inherently violent even about dice rolls.
That is true. They can be mean as heck sometimes.
It's like every time you cast a die, something disappears. Some alternative ending or an entirely different world.
That is very true. There is only after success, you have one ending. After a failure, you have another ending. And then you lose the other one, no matter if it's good or bad. She picks up a pair of dice from the table and examines them under the light.
But anyway, thanks for sharing your theories, officer.
She gives you a tired smile. I got a thought. Another goddamn cool thought. I was so out of thoughts, cool thoughts for a while, and now I get so many cool ones. By the way, I think I found the actual source of the curse.
You mean the curse that I'm spared of because I live outside its immediate reach?
It's a bit more complicated than I first thought it would be.
I'm listening.
She leans back just in her back in her chair, arms crossed across the chest. Just say it. Yeah. There's a 2mm hole in the reality located in a church on the other side of the canal. I think it may be related to Pale.
Excuse me? A 2mm hole in reality? This can't be true.
She sits up, visibly agitated.
I'm afraid it is, ma'am. Sona Lukanen killed the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident, made the discovery.
We helped, though. We are partially doing it too.
Sona is involved in this?
She appears to take this in while the chatter from her headphones continues unabated.
So it's even worse than I thought. It's not just the commercial area that's cursed, it's the entire world.
Or at least anything close by to here. She looks outside the window, where the night has fallen on the yard. What? No, I wouldn't go as far as to say the entire world is doomed.
Just Martinaise?
She gives you a rueful smile and takes a look around.
In any case, thank you for stopping by. It's good to have an answer, even if I can't claim to understand it fully.
Mm-hmm. Can you give me another set of die?
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
Do you know the viral untethered setting? I want to die for that.
Ah, yes. Fortress Accident. It's too bad they never finished their game.
Indeed. Indeed. She shakes her head lightly.
The Wiro Untethered die is a variation of a standard role-playing die. Only, instead of plants, it uses motives of ice and death. And loss, of course. I'm thinking something made from alligator jawbone, cast in black resin. The reptile bone is as white as ice and dead as, well, death. For 7 real, I could have it ready in 8 hours.
Yeah, it's a deal. Order the die. I want it.
Great. See you in 8 hours then. Was there anything else?
Nah. Thank you. Well,
I'm
actually...
listening. Good. I hope it clarified things. I'm listening.
I'm
pretty sure. Sure.
Yeah.
I'm listening. Good. I hope it clarified.
Thank you. My god, another cool idea though. How am I don't have the point for all of this. No matter how much I would like to do something about this. The precarious world. Seems like the point of this game is victory. The absence of defeat in all fronts. Victory in business ventures and creative undertakings. Victory in love and over other people. Political victory. Ideological victory. Hell, even sexual victory. And definitely a lot of object-based victories too. Having things and not losing them. One problem though. Not a lot of victories in sight. Everyone's mostly losing. Why is that? And how do you not lose? That's a good question. I would love to know the answer to that. But hey, I'm satisfied with this at the very least. Now just to get out of here. Oh yeah, I could go out from here, I'd say. Like, yeah, maybe I should check these things again, but I think it's fine for the moment. I don't wanna at least start looking again into those at this very moment. I don't know what I exactly would wanna do, but I'm kind of interested about this intercom again too, to be honest. I so wish I could find my die though. The one that was supposed to go well with my set. It's so sad that I had to lose it. It really sucks. But at least we've been doing a lot. It just, of course, the time goes by all the time, so you can't get everything done that you would love to in the amount of time that I would love to get it done in, but still, we've done a lot. I'm pretty happy about it. All of the stuff we managed to do. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Reading passes time quickly, I do know that, but... And there is other interesting books too, but I wanted this die at least. That's true, I did want it. Let's go and visit here. We haven't visited here for a bit. I guess maybe I should tell him about the commercial district failures and all that. It's a tavern owner too, that this belongs into it. I wonder, maybe, maybe not. He might not be happy about the information. Everything's so relaxed. Hello, dude. Do you want to say anything to me? It's all about money, you know. I don't know if that's true.
Hi again, Gendarme.
He's so different. I don't
Bye-bye, Gendarme.
I don't have any composure. How am I supposed to have composure when there's someone so cool there, you know? Like, how is one supposed to have any composure when you're faced by that, right? That's how it goes. I'll skip some composure, sure. Got them stupid boots. That otherwise then take away from my savoir-faire, which is bad, but... Don't need it right now, I guess, maybe. Oh boy. Well, I guess I might as well give it a shot. Nope. Not surprising.
Bye-bye, Gendarme.
Bye-bye. I don't think I have anything more that I can tell you. I haven't found Rupee yet. Sorry about the flashlight, by the way.
The Coppernado is back. What do you want?
Nothing at the moment. I think it's fine. I was thinking about it, but I think it's fine. What about you guys? Probably just as little talks with you as possible.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Cool shades. Are you wearing a disguise?
Yes, it's a hobby of mine.
He looks at you inquisitively. Oh god, these people. You wanna know about the commercial district going down? I saw another thing.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
I have to warn you, I may have discovered that the whirling is part of the Doom commercial area.
What? Why would you say that? We're at a completely different address from that whole thing.
He looks mildly startled. So he knows of the Doom commercial area and its address. He's thought about this. The Whirling's listed on the intercom outside as one of the businesses in the building B. You should get your wires fixed. I tried to call and couldn't reach you.
I've been working here for a long time, and that intercom has never been used by the Whirling.
Hold on, not once. Isn't that already a sign of decline?
It's a sign of the Whirling in Rags not being part of the doomed commercial area. If anything, we're revitalizing this neighborhood.
Are you?
Relax, Mr. Gart. I'm sure there is no doom. He simply wants to share his discoveries with you.
The Whirling was once the Delta pinball arcade which failed, though perhaps the Whirling will escape the curse.
Does this look like part of a doomed commercial area? This pre-revolutionary tilework, these high ceilings, the nice rooms, well, most of the rooms. For 14 years, man. That's how long I've worked here. I've kept this place up through hail and through sleet. Fuck me, if some doom ghost.
He steadies his voice. He's done a fine job too. Though he's spoken of the place dismissively before, the hostel is actually very important to him. You really care about the whirling, huh?
Yeah, it's slowly growing on me again. It's beautiful in its own way, especially for this neighborhood. I've been trying to keep it that way.
Mm-hmm, it does look nice.
Even if it is part of the damn doomed commercial area.
You shouldn't be so worried about that label, you know.
I don't place much stock in the curse and so on, but the label frightens the clientele. Who wants to stay at a doomed hostel? Everything's doomed enough without that.
That's true, I do agree. So what about those other cafeterias you manage?
What about them? One is a basement dive frequented by chain-smoking communists. I can't tell you how sick I am of Kraz Mazov and Ignis Nielsen and all those old ghosts.
He's hesitating, not sure if he should share this information with you. Encourage him. And the others?
The other is a kebab cart. It's very successful in its way, but it's nothing like the whirling.
Yeah. And who named it Whirling in Rags?
Well, it sure as hell wasn't the real estate company.
It was you?
You look surprised. What? It's a great name, I know. Cafeteria managers come up with great names too. It's from a song.
A song? What song?
Hail, Holy Queen, by the Martinaise. Hail, Holy Queen of the Sea. You're whirling in rags, you're vast and you're sad.
Aw, sounds cool.
Good pick.
The lieutenant nods. So who owns this place?
Some real estate management company. They never come around here, just collect money from afar. Honestly, I think some money laundering might be involved.
Interesting. There is an acrimonious note. It's clear he's doing the real work around here. Well, good luck to you with this place then.
Luck has got nothing to do with it. I need to think about where I'm going to place those pinballs. I have a feeling they're going to help.
They're cool. Looks at the hidden room.
So, if you didn't have anything else to tell me about my establishment, can we, wrap it up?
Yeah, no need to talk more. I don't want to tell about that.
Yes?
I don't... Like, the only reason for me to pay for this, though, would be if I wanted to go and, sleep here, of course. But also if I wanted to get my goddamn stupid tie that I'm never ever gonna get. But otherwise, I don't see any specifically big point to do it, in all honesty. I kind of want to go and try to do the climb in the place one more time, because we can. We got the white check. If I can't for some reason, then I can still put a point into Sapphire Fair, and then I can try it. Eventually, I need to be able to succeed in the climbing it, right? Eventually. I do need to at least equip the right tools, though. I seen the right thing here somewhere that gave me the thing to... Well, at least not these stupid boots, that's for sure. No bonuses in Sapphire Fair, but that's it. That's the classes that I need. Those are good classes. Maybe I should arrange those so that all the classes are in the same spot, so it's easier to pick which ones you want to use, and then that all jackets are in the same spot, and so on and forth, and so on and forth. That could maybe make sense. That could be cool. That could work. Maybe. Possibly at least. Can I just go straight top here? Well, I can, but can't exactly go straight top. But yeah, we have still done a lot. We've, especially the church thing, I did really enjoy all of it. It's just a shame that the insect or the past especially we couldn't find. And was the failure that we had. I wonder if it is possible to find it or if it isn't. Why did I come to the church? What I was going to do? I was trying to climb the thing. Somehow I was talking about the church, so I came to the church, and then I realized, why did I come to the church? What was my point in this? But yeah, this place. Let's try again. I do kind of feel that maybe I need to save quickly, because who knows if things will go badly. Let me just do a quick little save, because I'm worried that I'll die again, because I do have a little bit lower health. Oh, it's actually locked, so sure, I'll put a point in, even though I maybe shouldn't, but I kind of want to. And hey, having one extra in Sapphire Fair isn't going to harm us. Okay, that's a better chance. Yay, finally. All you need to do is close your eyes and concentrate. Darkness enfolds you. You can feel the distance between the bench and the first rung of the ladder. All you need to do is do it. That did sound like teleportation. Zoot, zap, bow, crinkle. It's like magic. You feel yourself disappear, your atoms fading out of existence.
Okay, well, that's impressive, but
Bam! You find yourself on the roof, having mastered the art of physical displacement. I did it, Kim. I teleported.
I just saw you climb the ladder. You just climbed it like a regular person.
The lieutenant shouts from below. The wind at the top of the building starts howling loudly, blowing away the lieutenant's voice. Faintly you hear...
Never mind. Find a way to let me in when you get inside. Don't go adventuring without backup, especially if we think the suspect may be hiding here.
True. Makes sense. That's what I should do. When I can. Let's just see about equipping though the encyclopedia classes and maybe... what else? I guess that's okay otherwise for now. Maybe. Possibly. Okay, what's this? The central support beam has been destroyed by artillery fire. Understandable. Let's go to the depths of this place. I'm so excited. Probably can't do too much in this episode anymore, but at least start a little bit. I think that's cool idea. Anyways, the day is almost over sadly, so not too much time left. Looks interesting though. The glass is covered with crime and dust. You can barely see out. What's this? Postcard Martinaise 98. Actually, I should also equip this just in case we had to see bottles here. I want this to be the other way around, to be honest. For some reason or another, I don't know why. So it has to be this one, right? A faded picture postcard from the end of the last century shows Martinaise as it was before the revolution. It's the height of summer. Route to Saint Ghislaine is teeming with parasol-wielded porkies and wild vines, flags, buttresses in the walkway. Nothing is written on the back. Interesting. Maybe we could look into it better too, but a little later. First, down. Down we go. It's funny though, at least the third time's a charm. We climbed, finally, on top of this damn building that I wanted to get in so long. And finally we actually have some Sapphire Fair, so... okay. This collapse nearly sealed the basement. One can barely squeeze by. Antiquated office furniture, last century maybe. Brought down and forgotten, so long ago. This venture table is covered in orange mildew, crawling with something. Old file folders in the cart, documents silvery with mold. I guess I should explore more of that later though. He's right outside after all. Let's open the door, if we can. Two rusty metal plates, a slide apart from a crude door. It's been here under the broad walk for a while. Who's there?
What do you mean, who's there? It's me, Kim. Stop playing around and help me get this door open.
Yeah, push the doors open. The doors seem to be on rails, but they've gotten jammed. You grab side and put some strength into prying it open. With the help of your partner, the two metal panels slide open with a creak.
Huh. I hope no one dangerous heard that.
You ready though?
Yes. Time to investigate these passages. Let's move quietly and not make more sound.
Indeed. Let's do that. Let's go. Cool. This is like the door indeed below here. But I didn't have strength to try to do that. I would have been crazy. Looks cool though, this area. A series of thick, dusty panels of glass. And what's here? Oh, Succession +1. Enter a solitary suit jacket. Looks cool enough. Looks like a big place overall. In the beam of a flashlight, a crevice in the wall. Cool. I love my perception skills. This does look like someone could have slept here. Stale vampiric smells and dust. No one slept here in months, maybe years. Okay, not for a while then. What's this? Masovian socioeconomics revolutionary hat. It is cool looking, but revolutionary propaganda on the bunk bed, ancient flyers and brochures. These pots and plates are full of dust and spider webs. The same slit window you saw from the outside. Cool. What's this? Krasmazov's portrait. Of course. A mustachioed and mutton-shop man amateurishly depicted. Gazes at you with sad eyes. The plaque reads, K. Mazov. There is a spider web in the lower left corner of the portrait. Brush the dust off the portrait. Years' worth of dust is shaken off. The full head of hair, matched by an ample moustache and sideburns, looks a bit silly. Someone crouches, heels sticking into wet and sand, hand sweeps across the sand, cranes stick into the frayed skin of the fingertips. An old man sits on a slab of concrete and tips his fingers against the glass of a scope. You shudder. It's Krasmazov, what a troublemaker he was.
Yes. Looks like some latter-day radicals were hiding out here. They left a long time ago.
What's with all these secret weapon caches and secret bunkers?
We have found a lot of those lately. I guess what most people think of as history tends to linger in rundown neighborhoods. Martinaise being what it is, no one has gone through the trouble of cleaning out the old bunkers.
Yeah, a long time ago. How long though?
Half a century? This was probably part of the network of defense posts the communards built against the amphibious landing.
He looks around.
I think the purpose of this bunker was to produce propaganda. It would have had radio equipment back then, but that's all been looted.
Maybe I should move in here, since cozy. I was thinking that this could be the place that I could bring the lady to.
I won't stand in your way, but only after we're through with this case.
Gotcha. Could someone have stopped through here recently?
You mean like Ruby? No, I think we've stumbled on a piece of history.
He looks at the dust. Indeed. Does seem that no one lives here. But it's a cool, like it has a bed and everything, so definitely would work out if we wanted to hang out there with the lady. To be continued with Kira Rusha next time in Disco Elysium. See you all then.